Hello everyone, this video is the continuation of the video 3 where we had our discussion only with the overhead. We couldn't able to discuss the indirect cost and the depreciation cost. So now we will be continuing all this concept in this video. So we concluded our discussion with this particular slide. So now we'll start this video with this components of a cost sheet. So first we'll start with direct, that is the prime cost, factory cost, like all these things what we discussed: the prime cost, factory cost, production cost, and the cost of sales. So first of all, what do you mean by prime cost? Prime cost is nothing but combination of all the expenses what is mentioned here. That is direct material expenses plus direct labor expenses plus direct expenses. So all these things will be called as the prime cost. Then what is the factory or the work cost? Factory or work cost is nothing but summation of prime cost plus production overhead. As we know that overhead is nothing but the indirect expenses, and the prime cost is nothing but summation of all the direct material, labor, and the direct expenses. Then moving to the next one, cost of production, which is nothing but work cost. That is the second type. That is the work cost plus the first type, administration overheads. Administration overhead also like maintenance, advertisements, and all those things includes administration overheads. So that is nothing but cost of production. And finally is nothing but total cost or cost of sales, which is nothing but cost of production plus selling and distribution overhead. So that is fourth one. You can able to see this. It is in the a proper ascending order. So even if you follow the same order, it will be easy for you to understand even if any problem if you are solving. Then what is depreciation? Depreciation means decrease in the value of fixed assets due to their use in business, passage of time, or obsolescence. Example, I'll be buying a laptop today, or I'll be buying a watch today. Okay, after 1 year or 2 year, it is working well, or mobile phone, it is working well, but what is the price of that particular product? Due to the aging of the particular product, I can resell it, but the price will be maybe 50% or 30% or 60%. So based on the product quality at the time of sales. So this is nothing but depreciation. So depreciation can be defined as per AS6. So depreciation is a measure of the wearing out, consumption, or other loss of value of a depreciable asset arising from use, reflection of time, or obsolescence through technology and market changes. Since it is a definition given by AS6, we need to recreate it as it is. Depreciation is allocated so has to change or charge a fair proportion of the depreciable amount in each accounting period during the unexpected useful life of the asset. Depreciation includes amortization of assets whose useful life is predetermined. And what is a depreciable asset? Depreciable assets are assets which are expected to be used during more than one accounting period, and it have a limited useful life, and which is held by an enterprise for use in the production or supply of goods and service, and even for rental and other purposes, and even also for administrative purposes, and not for the purpose of sales in the ordinary course of business. So what are all the costs of depreciation? First one is wear and tear. Fixed assets are purchased for use in business. Due to constant use of fixed assets in business for generating income, the value of such assets is decreased. It is called wear and tear, and it is a major cause of the depreciation. Second time, passage of time. As we know that every asset has a certain economic useful life. With the passage of time, effective life of the assets go on decreasing. Certain assets like a lease have a certain legal life, but with the passage of time, value of such assets also goes down. Even it may not be actually used in the business. Then depletion. Depletion is reduction of natural resources. In case of wasting assets, depletion is also a cause of fall in the value of assets like mines, oil wells, quarries, etc. And what is the obsolescence? So due to invention of new technology, the assets based on old technology may become obsolete and out of date. Obsolescence is nothing but out of date. Then accidents. Accidents may also cause a permanent fall in the useful life as well as in the value of the assets. It may be a car, you can take a bike or whatever the assets which is applicable, even home, everything. Then permanent fall in price. A permanent fall in the market value of investment is recorded as depreciation. Other assets are depreciated on the basis of its useful life. So, what are the objectives of providing depreciation? To ascertain the true and fair products, to show the asset at its proper value, to make arrangement of funds for replacement of fixed asset, ascertaining accurate cost of production, to comply with legal provisions, to avail tax benefits. And how to calculate the depreciation. This is very interesting and very useful. First is historical cost or other amount substituted for the historical cost, and that tends to estimated residual value, and which is equal to the depreciable amount. And depreciable amount further, it is equivalent to estimated useful life or years, and again which is equal to the depreciable amount. Here I want to take one particular example, maybe a particular sword or a particular um, a piece of art which was done by a great person some centuries before. Okay, so nobody knows what is the cost of that particular product. Maybe some the art is having the total life of some 250 years, and right now it is valuing some approximately some 1 lakh rupee. And estimated residual value means, okay, if I buy through some auction in any particular museum, if I'm buying that particular piece of art for 1 lakh rupees, after 1 or 2 years, what may be the value of that one? If I have the plans of reselling that particular thing, then there is a logic. Okay, 1 lakh I bought some 5 years before. Now if I'm spending it for 1.5 lakhs or 2 lakhs, means that is profitable. In case the same product, if no one is ready to buy, and if someone is asking that particular piece of art for 50,000 rupees, 70,000 rupees, means then that is a depreciable amount. And that particular depreciable amount, I need to check it. Okay, during this 5 years, how effectively I have utilized that particular piece of art. Maybe I would have kept some museum where some kind of people have visited, paying some entry fee. So calculating all those things, we can calculate, okay, how many years and all other things. And finally I can able to overall I can able to calculate, okay, to which extent this depreciable amount is fine, whether I'm in the appreciable side or in the depreciable side. So with this I'll be winding up this video. Thank you.